We've been telling you about American Dad who went to Brazil to regain custody of his son, his child. When he got there, he learned a Brazilian judge ruled sending the boy back so abruptly could cause psychological harm. We have been asking for your views on this story. Do you think the judge really ruled in the child's best interest? Let's get to the phones now. Carol has been calling us from Houston. Carol, what do you think about this case?
Well, the first thing, I think that the judge was not really concerned about this child's psyche, or this little boy would have been returned to his father years ago. The second thing is, when this man's wife left, she was still his wife. She took this child to visit his grandparents, and then suddenly she decided she wanted a divorce. She married her divorce attorney, and this young man could not get his son. To me, that's kidnapping. I mean, he was taken under false pretenses and not returned to his biological father.
Okay. Carol.
Okay?
All right. Carol, thank you. You seem to know the case really well. All right, Beverly is calling us from Kentucky. Beverly, what do you think about this? It's kind of a complicated case, and it's really sad no matter how you look at it.
It's very sad, but people's got to understand, once a child's away from the mother or father, and they are living, with another couple, stepfather or whatever, if they take that child away from where that child is already bonded, then if this dad steps in now, 5 years later, the dad's going to go through pure hell. I went through it, and my daughter and I, she's 32 years old right now, and we have a mother and daughter relationship, but not like it would be at birth. And it's sad for the dad. The judge done and is doing excellent. The father needs to go and get visitation rights, get the bond with that child. Then when that child turns 18, let that dad tell that child what happened. Okay. Let him understand that it was not his fault or the child's fault, but what happened.
All right, Linda Marie is calling us from Daytona Beach. Linda Marie, how do you see this?
I am outraged. I'm outraged that a beautiful little boy was legally kidnapped by a system and taken away from a loving, caring father when all he wanted to do was be a dad. And to think that this Brazilian judge is denying a court order and having judicial discretion to deny this dad a right to be a father and a son to have his loving dad back is unconscionable. And to think that this judge says it's not in the best interest of the child is outrageous. To think that he's taken away from his son for all these years, that's what's not in the child's best interest.
All right, Linda Marie, I'm going to have to cut you off there. Thank you, though. Everyone's really incredibly passionate about this issue, which certainly you would expect. Thank you for your calls.